Alright, guys, welcome back to another cold episode. I just found out that there is a new ban list for Master Duel that just came out, and I'm gonna react to it. I haven't seen it. This is rare. Normally I see the ban lists previously, but I haven't seen this one. This is gonna come out the day after it shows up, but I'm expecting it to be terrible. I did a prediction list, predicting some of the cards, just kind of like throwing out what might get hit. At this point, I have no idea. But yeah, here we go. Upcoming Forbidden and Limited list. Let's hop into this. So, Forbidden lists, we compile the trends and results of ranked duels. Limited cards is outstanding. Cards to be limited. Cyber Angel Ben 10. Okay. Noticing one thing, notably, there isn't anything that is banned. Huh. Okay. That means IO and Vanity's Emptiness are still not banned. Potentially, there could be more at the bottom, but, I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, Ben 10 is fine. Conquistador is fine. I actually don't agree with hitting Eldritch at all. I don't think Eldritch is so much the problem as it is, like, the very overpowered or just kind of game-winning traps in IO, Vanity's Emptiness, and Skill Drain. So hitting Conquistador just... Why? I mean, that kills Eldritch. Like, genuinely, that kills the deck. Which sucks, because Eldritch is actually, like, a really solid control strategy that's relatively easy to pilot, good for new players, and is fairly decent with a lot of the control cards that are viable in the game right now, and, but more importantly, is viable by itself. So killing off that deck is honestly terrible. Yeah, technically you could still play it with, like, Conquistador, or, sorry, with the one Conquistador and with, Hakero and the other golden land, the, like, tiger thing, which is probably doable, but it's not nearly as good. There's not nearly as much oomph behind the Golden Lord now, which really sucks. Moving on. Why are there so many cards that are semi-limited? Konami! Oh, no. Okay. The semi-limited list is a mistake. You should not use, like, genuinely, the semi-limited list is not good. Because it doesn't really do anything. Limiting something to 2 versus limiting it to 1, there's a big difference. At 2, it still basically does the same as at 3. It's a little bit less consistent. The only thing, in my opinion, that should ever be on the semi-limited list is something like, what's it called? Destiny Hero Malicious. So, let's quickly go over the semi-limited list. DD Dynamite. Sure, that's not really the problem, but okay. Sekka's Light. I guess. Yeah, it just kind of, like, draws you cards. It's specifically really good in Adamantivator, so I guess. Fusion Destiny.
Why?
Why was Fusion Destiny hit? Is this a preemptive hit for DPE? Are we getting DPE? Is that why? Why not just ban cards? Okay, Konami, you are a joke. Phantom Knights of Torn Scales. Not the problem. Phantom Knights are not the problem. The problem is Rongominiad. Phantom Knights are a mediocre combo deck. The problem is they can make Rongominiad. Tri-Brigade Fractal. To 2. That doesn't solve the problem. That doesn't do anything. The problem still exists. It's just slightly more inconsistent. Okay. Virtual World Roshi Lao Lao. Okay. Lao Lao to 2 is fine. There better be a banned section below this. There better be a banned section. Otherwise, this is a terrible list. Oh, there's not, is there? Cobalt Sparrow to 2. That's not even the combo starter. That doesn't do it. Most people were playing it at 2 anyway. Okay. Prank Kid Roxy's. Every single one of these cards on here should just be limited. If they really wanted to do something, just limit all of these cards. This is a okay ban list. It kind of pushes the meta in the right direction. Adamantimator and Analyzer is the last one. It's okay. It's just like the slightest of nudges in the right direction. They were like, well, we don't really want to limit anything. We don't want to like ruin anyone's deck, so we're just gonna like shove it in the right direction. And eventually they're gonna have to like kill off decks, or they're not going to have to, but they're going to inevitably kill off decks very hard, like they did with Conquistador or Eldritch, by, you know, just hitting these cards over and over because they're still meta. You haven't changed the meta, Konami. You haven't changed anything. At the most that you have done is made it so that if you Ash Blossom Trap Trick, they no longer have an option for DD Dynamite. You know, if they end up getting DD Dynamite. Other than that, this literally does nothing. This semi-limited list is so bad. Especially Fusion Destiny. This is my biggest gripe with Konami. This is a preemptive nerf for DPE. There is no need for preemptive nerfs. Find out if it will be a problem in the current meta that you have established in the game, then nerf it as a immediate ban list or emergency ban list, or as a regular ban list if it becomes a problem. This is silly. Please be a ban list. Cards that will be limited on the number of copies will be lifted. Red Darkness, but yeah, okay. That was it. It was just there was no banned section. So Tri-Brigade Zodiac, Tri-Brigade Lyralisk, Prank Kids Adamantipator, DD Dynamite, Phantom Knights, Virtual World, all completely, totally fine. Drytron is a little bit worse off, just a little, having to recycle Ben 10. Or more specifically, not having triple Ben 10 to like summon out for Beatrice, for the guaranteed send of Ava, for the extra materials. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. That I'm most happy about this. This right here, Cyber Angel Ben 10 limited to 1 is a good. That's a good limit. Everything else is terrible. They hit nothing. Except for Eldritch. Eldritch is dead. You can't play the deck. I mean, you kinda can. Ugh, but man, you really can't, can you? That, I don't know. For me, that's just sad because it's like, the deck wasn't really that big of an issue. It wasn't the problem deck, right? Or at least I should say the actual Eldritch cards weren't the problem. It was a lot of the floodgates surrounding the Eldritch cards. A lot of people do hate Eldritch, and I can totally understand that. But in all honesty, the actual individual Eldritch cards were more so weren't the issue. Whereas things like Imperial Order or Skill Drain or Vanity's Emptiness or yada yada, all of these generic staple traps were more so what people tended to not like about Eldritch. So. Yeah, I don't know. This is just terrible. let me actually go and look at my Tri-Brigade Zodiac deck, the best deck of the current format, and let's see what actually changes. I swear I have a... Oh, no, I literally dismantled it. Well, we'll check out my Tri-Brigade leaderless deck. Okay, what actually changes? Okay. So I take out one of those, and I take out one of those. I'm sorry. That's gonna be it for this episode. I can't. This is just dumb. I mean, cool. I mean, yeah. At least my megaliths are untouched. My I just built Adamancipator, so at least that's fine. You know, I have to take out one analyzer, which one even is analyzer? Hold on, which one is analyzer? Let me check out real quick. They didn't even hit the good one. They didn't even hit Researcher, the one that's actually good. They hit the one that special summons itself if your opponent controls a monster. Okay, this list was worse than I had originally thought. Okay, it's gotta call it there. I'm gonna have a stroke. Jeez, crow. Cool. Yeah. The ban list didn't happen. We're just gonna ignore the fact that ban list existed. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy it. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. And if you want to check out more content like this as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh, then just be sure to subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye bye.